Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a sit down filming video in a really long time, so I have Paige here with me to break the ice, and we're filming a Q&A video because a lot of people were messaging us saying we should on our Tumblrs after I posted the Dubai vlog and Paige was in it. So that's how we're filming this today. I also put up a poll on Instagram saying like, we filming Q&A, like what do you want to know kind of thing. So we've got questions from both those things and they're all on Paige's phone, the ones from both of our stuff. So we're just gonna pick an answer.
Go for it.
And go for
it. Like 10 or so.
Yeah. But first, you must tell them like how we know each other. Well, basically.
So obviously you guys know that Gabby's dating Travis. So Travis has a younger brother, his name is Trent, and Trent and I have been dating for 4.5 years now. So Gabs and I, like, I knew of Gabs when we were in school, but then
we were never close.
Like we weren't really like, I wouldn't even call us friends. Like
we were like, actually friends.
No, we were just like acquaintances. Like
I don't even think we'd greet each other if we saw each other.
Just didn't know each other. Yeah, because obviously we went to different schools. So then when Travis and Gabby started dating, then
we also knew each other though from the the dancing community.
Yeah, just like
of each other, but like we didn't.
It wasn't like a
friends.
Yeah.
And we met at the Zumbali
pools.
We were having a day there, and then you were there with Diana, which is like
was I there with Diana?
Yes, that was the first time.
Oh my gosh!
It was so intimidating because I was coming into this family, and like the girlfriend of a long time was there, and her best friend, and I was like, yo, I have to impress these
I was talking to the mom, and I was like, okay, we need to suss this girl out, we need to see what she's like. And obviously Gabby shows up and we love her. Like we are so ready to have her in the fam.
So I was just like when I arrived, and so we both there, and they're like blonde and tanning, and I was just like,
oh my gosh. Was your hair still dark at that stage?
Yes. And I would say like you and I became close the first time we went to Dubai. So it was like end of 2019. Beginning of 2019, end of 2018.
End of 2018, beginning of 2019.
So our relation is like, I feel like we don't really have a friendship.
It's like it's like we could be sisters because we're dating brothers, if that makes sense.
But it's so weird because it's not like things like friends do.
No.
If someone were to say something about Paige, I get so defensive because it's like I see her as family.
Yeah, so it's like someone that like
I would 100% back you no matter what.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. Like if you're wrong or right, like
I would so back you. And I know a lot of people actually asked us that, so we basically answered the question.
So, but like we just over the years, it's kind of just like it hasn't been a forced friendship at all. It was like it was so easy.
So weird. Like when we first went to Dubai, like the first time, we would stay up till like 2 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Every night.
And we could not stop talking. It would be like 3 hours. And
on Friday we'd say, okay, good night. And then one of us would like start another conversation.
And we're like, okay, we need to go to bed because like we'll wake up and we would have to like go straight to breakfast because we had such busy days.
Anyway, let's jump into the questions. Do you want to pick one and then I'll pick one?
Yes.
We'll answer like,
let's dive into the saucy question.
We got a lot of saucy questions.
So I'm gonna do the one I got on Tumblr, which was, so my question was, do I ever feel like I'm competing with Gabby? And the answer is a hard no.
Whenever I become close to someone or like have a friend, people always try and make something out of
nothing.
Like, do you feel you have to compare yourself to this person, or
because
it's like, so weird because neither of us are like that.
No.
Like I'm not, and Paige isn't either. We're not jealous people.
No.
And we're not people that like strive to be others.
Yeah, it's kind of like Gabs and I have a relationship where it's more motivating each other and wanting the best for each other. Like people maybe think that we would be competing because we're dating brothers, and it's like, oh, if your boyfriend buys you this, do you get jealous because my boyfriend didn't buy me that type thing?
Yeah, and also bearing in mind, both Travis and Trent are completely
different people.
Like, yes, they're brothers, so they have similarities, but like personality-wise, they're very different.
Yeah, so it's like we have very different
relationships
with our boyfriends,
Yeah.
and like the relationship we have with our boyfriends versus the relationship we have with each other is like so different.
And the way like we interact with our boyfriends are also so
Yes.
different. You guys show your love differently
Yeah.
to how him and I show our love.
Yeah.
If it's within the relationship, we've touched on that, but if it's with each other,
Yeah.
we have similarities, but we're very different.
Yeah.
And like we into different things, like the way we dress, like we have different styles, I would say.
It's
like
so
there's
funny, like,
similar things that we like.
We'll go to the shops and then I'll see something and be like, Gabby, this is so you.
Yeah,
kind of
I'll
thing.
say the same. Right?
Gabby says the same thing to me. Like she'll see like something pink or something like that's just my style, and you'll be like, this is so you.
Yeah.
Where it's like I see something that I would love for Gabby, but I don't know if I'll wear it myself.
Yeah. Like Paige is always with it with the skincare and the makeup. So like I'll always message her and I'll say, okay, like what was this thing you used? And I'll try it out when we're together, and then I'm like, okay, I want to go get that. Not
Yes.
because you have it, but because it's like a
It's-
really good product. So what is your fitness routine?
Well, I would say like 6 times a week is when like you do your exercise every day,
Yeah.
and then always like
We
try and
always
take
say
a,
we
a
always
rest
have a
day.
rest day. So I always say my rest day is a Sunday. But like if I've had, so for example in Dubai, like there'd be days where we'd be tired, so we just have a rest day.
Yeah.
I think it's so dependent on listening to your body. Like
Definitely.
if I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling exhausted, I'd rather train in the afternoon. So then I'll just leave it. And if I'm not feeling up to it, then I'll just do like a run. Like on the days in Dubai when we weren't feeling like a hectic workout, we do like a run and then an ab workout.
Like we literally did like
workout.
circus. That's the second time you said that today. Well, a rest day is good for your body, it's good for your mind, it's good for your muscles. So I think rest days are important.
Yeah. When we train at the gym, we do a run and then we'll often do like circuits.
Yeah. And another question while we doing it, it was how long was the workout?
Yeah.
So it's like they like usually an hour.
Yeah, like 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And then also we got another question asking like how heavy we lift at the gym. Your body gets to a point where your muscles get used to lifting the same amount of weight, and if you want to like tone and like see changes or maintain your weight even, you do have to go heavier because if your body's used to like lifting 2 kgs at the gym, after a couple months of lifting 2 kgs
you're gonna
at the gym,
plateau.
you're gonna plateau because or even like stop maintaining because your body's so used to it.
Yeah.
So like obviously from training we've built up our strength. So like I couldn't even lift 1 kilo, and now I'm doing like 5 in an arm, or like with a side oblique crunches or whatever, we'll do like I was doing 12 or 10 kilos.
Like in Dubai, we didn't really have a choice. The lightest weight that was at the gym was 5. So
yeah, I don't believe in like,
not lifting weights.
Yeah, I think weightlifting is so important.
Someone asked us, how many meals do we usually eat in a day? I didn't actually know what people expected to hear from this answer. Like, we eat the normal amount of meals. Sometimes you eat 3 big meals, sometimes you eat 5 meals, but it's like smaller meals throughout the day. It just depends what you're doing. Like, we don't eat 1 meal and then not eat for the rest of the day type thing.
So like, for example, it's also so dependent on how busy your day is.
Definitely.
So if I'm home all day, I'll make myself a nice lunch and a nice breakfast and a nice dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
But if, like, for example, in Dubai, we were so busy during the day, so in the mornings we'd have like quite a late breakfast because we'd also sleep in and then train. And then we'd have quite a late breakfast, but it would be like a big breakfast.
we all went pretty big.
It would be in on that buffet. And then like we'd be out at the shops or whatever, so we'd snack on either like a protein bar and then have like some fruit, or like we'd snack during that, grab a smoothie, and then at dinner we'd have like a big dinner. So we would just have like a big breakfast, a big dinner, and then we'd have lots of like little snacks throughout the day kind of thing.
I always eat breakfast. I can't not eat breakfast.
Always
and
have
then
lunch.
always have lunch, and then always have dinner. So I would say the basic 3 meals a day, and then if I do feel like I want like a little bit of snack here and there, like I do.
And I'm a serious snacker.
That is one thing about Gabby. She is always eating snacks. Like, you will never see her not eating snacks. Like, in Dubai, we had a draw. It was
half my suitcase.
We haven't even gone to breakfast yet. And I've just brushed my teeth and Gabby is snacking. I'm like, are you honestly eating right now? We've just woken up.
Come home from dinner and I'd be snacking.
Like literally, like more like
the nuts and my...
the nuts. Oh my gosh, the chickpea bites, everything, like everything.
Berries.
The goji berries.
I had a suitcase just for my like
just
half
for
my
the snacks.
Suitcase was just for
That
the
was
snacks.
a
How often do you have a cheat meal?
one of my 2021 goals.
Oh, and that was another question.
Oh.
What was your goals for 2021?
Oh my gosh.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So one of my 2021 goals is not necessarily to like be super strict with my diet that I have to restrict and like not eat anything. It's more of like living like a healthy, balanced lifestyle. So
like listening to your body and what
yeah.
it's needing.
So if I've eaten a salad for dinner and afterwards I'm like, oh, I could really use some chocolate, then like
you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it because why not? You know, it's one thing of chocolate or one ice cream or one this is really not gonna put you 3 days back in your training, your body or anything.
I feel a lot of people will judge my cheat meal because my cheat meal isn't like a cheat meal.
Yeah.
But it's not because of
Because you
my weight
like,
or anything like that. It's because I can't eat a lot of food. So I'll link my health journey down below that video and you guys can see what I'm talking about. I have a lot of food intolerances and allergies that I just unfortunately can't have like a proper milkshake or a proper pizza or whatever. So I love pizzas, I love pasta, I love burgers, but I will always have it. So I eat those meals actually quite often.
You do.
Like I'll have like a burger like once a week, and then I'll have a pizza once a week, and then I'll have a pasta. But obviously because it's a healthier alternative, people automatically assume I don't have a cheat meal. But it's just because I can't have the real thing. So I can't have the gluten from the pizza, and I can't have the cheese on the pizza.
The dairy from the cheese.
Yeah, and like I can't have cakes and stuff because of the egg.
You know.
And you know, so there's a lot of things that.
But the thing is, like, your vegan cakes and stuff that you make, like, literally taste identical to cake. So if I had the time, I would definitely be eating those rather.
And also, like, so like a burger, I'll always do a bunless burger, but it's because I can't eat the bread. So it's like, it's not because I don't believe in cheat meals. It's just that I genuinely can't have the real deal.
Yeah,
thing.
the real. It's not like you
restrict myself.
Yeah, no, it's not at all. It's just because of your diet. And like, same, like I don't restrict, like Trent can testify to this. If I feel like eating Oreos after dinner, then like we'll go for it. And by the way, I told you Oreos are vegan, guys.
They are.
Go look it up. So if you have vegan friends, tell them they can go for Oreos.
Should I say go for 2021?
Yes. Yeah.
I would say like taking time every day to have like quiet time away from my phone, where it's time to like reflect on things I'm grateful for, in the sense of being happy with my situation. And like we have so much to be grateful for, I think, and a lot of the time when things are going well for us, we don't take time to acknowledge and say thank you. So that is like a big thing for me, I think. That's like a deep goal.
That's pretty deep. Someone asked the biggest tip getting back into fitness. So I feel like I can like relate to this because like, you know, you go to uni, like it's first year, like, well, second year last year, and it's like you go from being at school and like training all the time and like doing different exercises that you kind of like forget how much exercise you actually did, you know? So I would suggest like someone who is unfit and wanting to get back into fitness is don't burn yourself out. Don't hit the gym 7 days a week and try to push for an hour, because you are gonna hate the gym and you're gonna hate the workouts. You know, so I would say like take it slow. If you can only do 20 crunches and a 10-minute walk, then start with that, because consistency is key.
Yeah.
and commitment. If you are committed and you want to be fit and you want to get a goal or you just want to feel good, then I would say take it slow and increase your reps or whatever exercise you're doing, like every week or so.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think also another cool tip is if you want to do this, finding someone who's like-minded, who also wants to go into it with you, so that you can have a partner and you can hold each other accountable and like pick each other up when you're having down days and you don't feel like going to the gym, and
100%.
you know, just having that person to like push you, I think. Not push you, but like just be there with you and journey through it with you. It's also cool to bounce exercise ideas off other people, because you will find that you'll tend to go for the same sort of exercise and same thing.
Like
so
the easy stuff.
So it's nice to have someone be like, hey, why don't we try this today?
Yes.
And then you can be like, okay, we'll do this, and then why don't we do this? And then you like, you know, I think it's good.
Yeah, we are not professionals. This is just purely based on opinion.
And what's worked for us, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And like what we've taken from other people and like inspiration and like other advice that we've got from other people that has helped us in our journeys, individually and together.
Okay, I think this is a really, really good one. But there's two, so I'm just gonna mush them together.
Okay, cool.
So it's, what would you tell your teen self, and then the best advice you've ever received? It's so crazy how much you can learn from just like a quote. Like there's so many good ones that have stuck with me throughout my life that I'm just like, whoa, you know. Like yesterday I read one and it was like, if it's not going to be important or impact your life 5 years from now, then why spend more than 5 minutes upset about it?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'd say the biggest quote that's like stuck with me my whole life that I got from my dad, and he's taught me this since I was like tiny, and it's like my Instagram bio, it's literally everything. It's 2 ears, 1 mouth. So we were we were born with 2 ears to listen more, and then 1 mouth to speak less. And so often like people, like us as humans, we love to say, like, to speak and gossip and like say so much, and the tongue is such a powerful thing, and we only have one of them for a reason. And I think that just serves as a reminder that, like, you know, you just have to be mindful of what you say and to whom you say it to, and listen more, you know. And I'd say to myself, like, you shouldn't care what these people are saying is cool, and you shouldn't care so much about others' opinions of you, because, or like what people are saying and speaking, because at the end of the day, like, the people who care about you the most are the ones that actually matter, and their opinions actually matter. So yeah, that's mine. That's yours.
That was like so deep and like super intense. I feel like I already forgot mine. I definitely think I would say stop taking everything so seriously and don't take it personally, because people do things and say things that you like, I can't understand why they're doing this. But don't take it personally, because sometimes people don't say things because of what you're doing, they say things because of what they're feeling inside. So let's say, for example, you get a person who is jealous that you have blonde hair and they have brown hair or whatever. I don't know, I'm giving a very basic example here. And they say, oh, I don't like your hair, it looks gross, type thing. You would be like, wow, I actually thought my hair looked nice today, and now I feel really ugly about myself because this person told me. But like, meanwhile, they actually deep inside want blonde hair.
Yeah,
so
they're just trying to put you down.
So that's what I would probably tell my younger self, is stop taking everything so seriously and don't take it personally. The best advice I've ever received,
it's probably just that.
Yeah, it's also like don't hold on to things. Like you said, this is like this quote that I actually read this morning. It's so funny that you like said something like that.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be.
It was just like random thing on Instagram, and it said, if you had 86,000 rand in your bank account and someone stole 10 rand from you, you wouldn't be upset and throw the 86,000 whatever away. So you say, no, see, you have 86,400 seconds each day, so don't let a negative 10 seconds ruin your entire day.
That's so good. I just got goosebumps. Look at that. I literally
You're
just got legit goosebumps. I always get this.
You're so funny. So it's kind of like, don't let something small ruin your whole day, your whole week, your whole month.
It's so good.
It's gonna make it worse. So rather, either take it on the chin or, you know what, say, okay, you know what, I really didn't like what you did. That was really not nice, but I'm not gonna let that affect my day. I'm gonna go on like I should. Live your life in a good way.
I deserve some clicks.
Positive energy, I don't know.
That's a good way to end.
Yeah.
That was a good note. Well, thanks for joining me, Paige.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Follow us down on our socials, the link down below.
Cool.
And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.